All right, so I'm going to disassemble it, and really it's just unscrewing these screws. And they're all these, most of them are these screws. So you'll need one of the little hex bits. You should have it in your set. A couple of them are, I think a couple of the screws are regular. That one's regular, so we'll just unscrew and I'll show you how that works. I'm actually going to start by unscrewing the 4 screws from the bottom that attach the uprights. So notice that these ones that they're actually 2 different types of screws, but I cut the lengths of them off because I didn't want to risk splitting. They didn't need to go so far down in. So when you screw those back in, be careful not to over screw them because you don't want to split that wood. So that's one thing. So these 4 ones with the tips cut off go in there. And then the other thing is this says front, and it's when you put it back on, notice that's the front. So you won't turn that around because the holes, these holes need to match up with this side. So line it up so front is matched up with the front piece. Then I just laid this piece down on a towel, and I'm going to use a manual Phillips head screwdriver here. And when you screw them in, you should use a manual one because this is really delicate. You don't want to split this wood. These aren't very long, so just use a manual screwdriver for these ones that go in. I decided I was going to go ahead and mark these 1 and 2 on the base. That'll line up with 1 and 2, and the same thing for these guys. We got 1 there and 2 there, which are gonna be 2 and 1. So this will go on like that. So I'll mark everything 1 and 2. I'll put on those back ones, I'll do 3 and 4.
All right, so here is the gi stand with the actual gi on it. I got the jacket and then the pants underneath. So if your strings are too tall so that they're touching the bottom of the stand, you can just flip them over the top like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's still enough space so that it's not touching the ground. So it's pretty perfect height for my size, which is 4.5. But yeah, that's it. Stands up on its own, pretty stable. There you have it.